Okay, phase number 2. We were looking at disarmaments and as applied to Tanju, Tanto, or even Teisen. Okay, it can usually be defenses also against maybe a wakizashi or some sort of thing. The thing about disarmament is sometimes we have to permutate depending on the angle. So we're going to look at a basic permutation. The first thing we're going to do is Ganhozushi. We're going to take it from a forward position. We have the old one, and let's review real quick. Sensei is going to point the gun at me. This is single hand. You see a lot of disarmaments from a single hand. You know, most people will do a double grip, which is going to reinforce. It's a push-pull routine, but it stabilizes the shooting hand. Okay, now this is going to change a lot of different things. Now, the first one on the single hand, what we did is we realigned the muzzle alignment. So basically what we did was come across, move the muzzle alignment off in, and we used this fulcrum. I used my hand as fulcrum as I twisted the weapon out. Okay, now very, very, very important part. I'm twisting the weapon. I'm not pulling the weapon out, I'm twisting it. If his finger's engaged, the gun's going to go off, but hopefully it'll be off on another thing. The second emphasis is what we talked about was target displacement. So when we're in this motion, I have to go to target displacement. Now, just because I get the weapon away doesn't mean he's going to come back and fight me for it. Okay, so the most important thing is once you clear the weapon, retain the weapon, please get away from the individual. Okay, so let's say the guy doubles up on his grip. Now he has a double reinforced grip. Now there's forced regrip. He doesn't even have to be that close, but once again, what I want to do is going to be kind of unrealistic for me, and case in point, this is a no-brainer. If he's that far away, you're taking a chance. So the basics is if he's in this ring, I can move, because he's within one step. Okay, it's kind of still threatening, and once again, I'm not telling you to do this, but this is just to give you an idea. Okay, now before when we get in like this and we use that fulcrum and pull it off, as you can see, he's got a lot more tension on his arm. Be a little bit more difficult. So from this position, all I'm going to do is shoot up in between his hands to get my basic disarmament. Okay, then once again, I'll back up. Clear. Make sure everyone knows he doesn't have a buddy jumping out of his car or a girlfriend who's pacing me or something like that. Okay, so let's look at it real quick. So as he goes in here, I'm going to muzzle one, take, clear, make sure everything's back. Okay, so given that fact, that would be another adaptation of Ganhozushi. Okay, let's take this and let's put it into the weapon. Let's look at the weapon. Now, depending on the weapon, as he fed a number 1 to me, it was more or less a frontal attack. Basically, it was easy for me to get my disarm. Very, very easy. Now, this is just one way of dealing with it. I'm trying to associate the different weapons as close as I can. If he feeds me on number 2, the dynamics are going to change. Basically, I'm right-handed, my weapon's in my right hand. So a 2 line, if he goes on the 2 line, instead of doing that, I'm going to use his thumb and I'm actually going to break the structure as I make my hit. Okay, so I'm going to use my hit, my disarmament is 1. It's just the way he is. The way he is, I don't have that good of a motion. So when he goes on the 2, boom, right down. This motion would take me down so I can move on him. Other side, sensei. This would be for number 2 line. Now I could always go on my number 2 line, I could always go back to the original motion. Okay, so on the 2 line, all I'm going to do is move right down and back. Okay? Let's look at a knife. The knife can be done in the same way. On the knife, once again, I don't always get my chance of how I'm going to do it. So if he goes on the number 2 line, I'm just going to move and take it away. Okay, now another thing what I can do is when I come across this way, I can pass, strip the weapon off. If I'm fast, his 1 line's going to be real quick. I'm making 1 line. Oh, it's going to be kind of hard, especially if he draws his line. So my best bet on my 1 line is on the 2 line, go on the 2 line, do a fast line. That's going to be pretty quick. So what I want to do is I want to go to dome so I can switch and pull it off. Okay? Other aspects, if I come in like this, on the 2 line, I can cut, trap, come inside, strip, take the weapon away. So there's all different ways we can do it. Yeah, right? Probably the most feasible one is when we come in like this. When I rotate, I'm going to use my knife, break the structure of the wrist, this arm moving to this point. From here, just changes direction, and so I can go. Thousands of things we can do, but that's the 2 basic ways we can address the knife. and still stay in front of my opponent and control. Yes? Okay, thank you, Sensei. Push. Disarming.